Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is Color Me Badland back with a brief review about yet another fabulous celebrity fragrance that I pulled out of my collection that I thought I'd come on and share with you on this fine Sunday evening, or whenever you gain an opportunity to see this video. That's when I uploaded it, so whenever you gain an opportunity, welcome. On my channel, we talk about fragrances in my collection. We talk about those fragrances that I would like to add to my collection that are on my wish list. We will also talk about natural skincare, a little bit of makeup. We'll talk about natural hair. We'll talk about wigs. We will talk about weave, all things beauty. We will also talk about love, relationships, family issues, and faith, and whatever else you want to talk about. So make sure you leave a comment below or send me an email, which is what I prefer, send an email, and I will respond back to you via email and or on my YouTube channel. All right, so let's get into it. The fragrance that I want to share with you guys is from the Kim Kardashian collection. And this is not a new fragrance, but I wanted to come on and share it. I don't even think I've worn this yet. So let me take this out so we can find out what I think about it. Okay, let's take her out of the box. And I'll show you what the box looks like. Yeah, I don't think I've worn this at all. So let's show you what the box looks like. Again, this is not a new fragrance, but I did want to come on and share my first impressions about this. It's Kim Kardashian's Honey. So I want to come on and share that with you guys. This is what the bottle looks like. It's got a little bit of dust on it. It's been inside the box for a long time, so, but the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. I'll bring it in a little closer to you guys. Isn't that pretty? Just real simple, real beautiful design with the golden honeybee on the, I'll bring it closer so you can actually see that. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to spray a little bit on the back of my hand, and while we let that kind of dry down, I will read off some of the notes that are in the fragrance, and I'll also show you guys the sprayer on this so you can kind of see what it looks like when it sprays out. Oh, that's a beautiful mist. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the notations on this fragrance, and I'll tell you what's in it and what I think about it, how it smells so far on my skin. Again, this is Pure Honey Kim Kardashian for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear this fragrance can. The main accords of this beautiful fragrance, I'm saying beautiful because it's smelling good. Okay. The main accords are honey, beeswax. It also is a floral. It is animalic, which got my attention. It's probably why it's in my collection. It's because it's animalic, and the honey, of course. It's a white floral. It has vanilla, it's powdery, and coconut. So these notes are right up my alley. And I'm going to go through and read just a little bit about this fragrance if you don't already have this in your collection. Like I said, this is not a new fragrance, but I wanted to come on and share this amazing celebrity fragrance. Well, I think it's amazing, and this is my first time spraying it on myself. So far, so good. Pure Honey by Kim Kardashian is a floral fragrance for women. Pure Honey was launched in 2013, so again, this is not a new fragrance. The nose behind this fragrance is Claude d'Or. Your top notes of this fragrance is freesia, mandarin blossom, red rose. Your middle notes, or what I love to call the heart notes of this fragrance, are beeswax, honey, honeysuckle, and orchid. Okay, your base notes of this fragrance, and that is when you get your dry down, that is the anchor of your fragrance. It's kind of what holds everything together, are coconut, vanilla, and musk. Okay, American reality television star Kim Kardashian launches her new 6th perfume fragrance. So this was the 6th out of all of her collections back in the day, because 2013 is kind of back in the day. This again is Pure Honey. This was launched in September of 2013. Okay, Kim says that for this perfume represents pure femininity, which I got that on the first spray out. It's a little loud, but I'm waiting for it to dry down. And that it is warm and inviting. The perfumer Claude Durr developed this composition of notes, roses, and wild honeysuckle. This fragrance comes in a 50 and 100 milliliter. This is a 100 milliliter eau de parfum here. I got a lot of juice in this bottle. Okay. So again, your notes again are going to be freesia. This is really pretty. Mandarin orange. I don't get any of the red rose. I'm getting more of the honeysuckle and the honey and the orchid and a little bit of the vanilla. Not too much. I don't like a really heavy vanilla fragrance. This is really pretty. It's almost like a candy. It almost has a candy smell to it, but on the adult side. This is really, really different. It's different. It's a little salty. I smell a little bit of salt in the fragrance, just a little bit. It's definitely animalic, which I really, really love about fragrances. This is gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen, because you know, ladies and gentlemen, we can wear each other's fragrances. This is beautiful. It's starting to kind of calm down and settle down, which what we would call into our heart note. But I smell that honey. I got honey on my first spray. I got the mandarin blossom. I smell a little bit of the rose in this fragrance. Definitely get that coconut. I got coconut and honey on the first spray out. And like I said, just a little bit of vanilla. This fragrance I pulled because I thought this would be a really, really nice fragrance to wear during this season, a transition from summer to fall, and maybe even early winter. There's something in this fragrance that is really, really, really strong and striking that could be on the borderline of cloying. It is really, really strong and potent. So I'm interested to find out maybe an hour and a half after checking back on the back of my hand what this is going to turn into. But first impressions, I really, really like this fragrance. It is really unique and very beautiful. So if you're looking for something that is heavy on the honey, heavy on the coconut and vanilla, slight vanilla. It is definitely sweet, very sweet. But with that red rose, it seems like the red rose comes in and kind of calms that sweet tooth of this fragrance down a bit. And I guess that's why they called it a floral. Because it's sweet, but that rose comes in and calms it down to the point where you can barely detect that sweet. On the first spray out, you get that super, super sweet. But now that the fragrance is starting to settle, I'm starting to get more of my florals in this fragrance, and that coconut is starting to rise up. I'll smell my hand because this is really good, and I can really tell that this is an animalic fragrance. You can definitely get that sense, that note in the actual fragrance. So while I'm waiting on that, I want to show you guys the design of this fragrance. The top, of course, is like a crystal jewel. It's plastic. Cute design, nothing spectacular about it. The atomizer on this bottle is gold. There's no insignia on the top of the bottle or fragrance with a K or KK or KKW or anything like that. The B is in gold here, which I think is really, really pretty. And then here it's got the double K's here for her symbol, and it says pure honey there, if you can kind of see that. Just really, really simple. I'll turn the bottle so you guys can actually see the design. Really, really simple, but really beautiful. I'll show you the bottom of the bottle. That's what I really like. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so again, if you're looking for something that's a white floral, a little bit rosy, if you like a mandarin blossom note in your fragrance, If you are looking for something with a little bit of honeysuckle, if you love honey, which I love honey in my fragrances. If you like coconut, a little bit of vanilla, and you like a musky, powdery dry down of a fragrance, this is something you may want to add to your collection. It is extremely affordable. Again, this is a celebrity fragrance, and this was launched back in 2013. So you can probably find this fragrance for a very, very minimal cost. But the smell of this is very nice. I'm very impressed. So again, this is Kim Kardashian's Pure Honey. If you don't have this fragrance in your collection and you need a little honey in your life, you know what Color Me always says. Get you some. This is Color Me Bad Lynn saying thank you for tuning in. Thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate the love and the support. Thank you for all of the views. Thank you. And we want to start sharing these videos now, guys. I would appreciate it. 500 subscribers and I'm going to come on and sing for you guys. I can't wait. I'm excited. I don't even know which song I'm going to sing. But once that day happens, we are going to celebrate like it's 1999. Peace. God bless, guys.